Insert 3 reports from the Bloodtron 3000, Fingertron 3000, and Facetron 3000 into the Arresttron 3000 to issue an arrest warrant.
The Arresttron 3000 trademark S primary function is to take reports from the Bloodtron 3000 trademark, the Fingertron 3000 trademark, and the Facetron 3000 trademark, and issue an arrest warrant for the obviously guilty suspect. After the Arresttron 3000 trademark generates the arrest warrant, the scumbag criminal is arrested, jailed, and toils away making license plates with little chance of release. The job of the detective, agent, or law enforcement personnel is done. If they weren't guilty, they wouldn't have been arrested. The Arresttron 3000 trademark is infallible. Skipping a trial spares the family's pain and suffering and millions in court costs. The Arresttron 3000 trademark is unfallible. The Arresttron 3000 trademark. The Arresttron 3000 trademark. Core dump in progress. Rebooting. Loading checkbox 3.4. Loading drivers. Loading high mem.size. Welcome to Arresttron 3000. Trademark. 64K RAM system 38,911 basic bytes free. Ready. Yes. 1. The robot may not injure a human being or, through inaction, allow a human being to come to harm. 2. The robot must obey the orders given it by human beings except where such orders would conflict with the first law. 3. The robot must protect its own existence as long as such protection does not conflict with the first or second laws. 4. Party like it's 1999. It should be. Close program.
It's turned off.
We interrupt our hostile takeover non-stop music with this important message. Special announcement. Pizza meeting tonight. Find Chet for the secret code. And now back to our special hostile takeover song.
Just a bunch of files. There's a fingerprint book here. This has fingerprints for everyone in Thimbleweed Park. Certified Fingertron 3000 compatible. Just a bunch of files. Wanted, Pickle Bill and the Cucumber Gang. Wanted. Huh? A meteor? Wanted, Shady Jane and the Sunshine Gang. It's a filing cabinet. Just a bunch of just a bunch of files. It's a dime just lying there. It's a dime. That looks like Reyes's notebook. I hope he went back to the home office. Definitely Reyes's notebook. Tempting. But no. I won't bore myself. Definitely Reyes's notebook. Pretty disgusting. I'm not opening up that disgusting trash can. It's an empty box. It's the back door to the diner. What a mess. ThimbleCon 87. It's opening later tonight at the hotel.
What can I do for you, honey?
Don't leave town. I'm watching you.
Anytime.
Filled to the brim with smelly trash. The pet store is for rent. Guess no one around here has any pets.
Hey there! Let's go over to the counter where we can talk. Alrighty now.
I can't quite put my finger on it, but this place stinks of false advertising.
Sorry about that, hon. This used to be Ricky's Cakes, but now we sell vacuum tubes.
What an exciting life you lead. Anyway, I'm Special Agent Ray. I have some questions for you.
Oh, pleased to meet you. I'm Ricky Lee, and I'm the proprietor of this little store. What can I do for you, hon?
Since you don't sell cakes anymore, what's your store called now?
Not really sure. I've been bouncing a few ideas around since the pivot. I don't suppose you have any suggestions.
Down the tubes?
Oh, that's a great name. I'm so lucky you wandered in today. The kindness of strangers is amazing.
If you get rich, you owe me a cut. Why did you stop selling cakes?
Well, I didn't have much choice. People used to line up around the block for my muffins and pies. But over the past couple of years, business really slowed down. Oh, I'm not complaining though, because it's given me an opportunity to go in a whole new direction.
Why did you choose to sell vacuum tubes instead?
Well, hon, it's the darndest thing. At first, I just sold a few spares I had lying around to try and help the bakery. But pretty soon, those bad boys were selling better than the hotcakes going stale on my racks.
Are you really this happy about selling vacuum tubes?
Oh, you betcha. These tubes are my life's calling. I thought I would miss the smell of fresh bread every day, but the smell of ozone from the tubes is even better. And their electrical glow is as warm as an apple pie fresh from the oven.
What do you think of Chuck?
Oh, it's so sad that Chuck Edmund passed away. He was my hero. His booming economy gave us the bakery, and now his tube-based technology is giving me a chance to keep my store open. I think it's just the boost the town needs.
What do you think about the state of the town then?
It's not as bad as people make it out to be. A couple of stores have closed, sure, but it's just gonna make way for new, fresh businesses to bring life back to the town. I'm sure in no time at all, the town will be completely rejuvenated.
I'm looking for a tube. For a friend, not me.
We have lots of tubes here, over 3,000 different makes and models. Do you know the 2-letter model identifier? And what is the make number? Oh, did one of the Hydrantron tubes burn out again?
Yes. The Pigeon sisters need one right away.
Okay, I'll put it on the town's account.
I haven't seen Reyes for a while. Wonder what happened to him.
I'll get one for you, hun. You just wait right there. I'll be back before you know it. Here you go. Give the pigeons my regards.
I need to stay focused and solve this murder so I can do what I need to do. The only thing I'd get from poking around these boxes is a case of sneezes. It's a sturdy, impenetrable gate. Looks like someone knew I was gonna get stuck down here. Unless my kidnapper wrote that as a trap. Only one way to find out, I guess. Looks like someone knew I was gonna... I'd say that leads somewhere I don't want to go. It needs a dime to work. Looks like this valve has been welded into position forever. I can't turn it. That grate won't come off. I can see a Quickie Pal store. It's sealed shut. No way to open it.
Nothing in there but dust bunnies. Nothing in there but dust bunnies. The doors are locked, and nobody's inside. Excuse me, ma'am.
I'm afraid I don't have any spare change, miss.
I'm a federal agent. Show some respect, or I'll have you booked for solicitation.
Sweetie, I'm not a hooker. I'm Lenore Edmund Mulch, of the famed Pillowtronics Edmund family, and I'm waiting for my husband and son to arrive on the bus. So I suggest you treat me with a little more respect.
So if you aren't turning tricks, what are you doing dressed like that?
If you must know, I'm waiting for my husband and son to arrive so we can go to the will reading. And FYI, grief is no excuse to look like garbage.
Then what's your excuse? Do you know anything about the body by the river?
Oh, sweetie. Yes, yes, yes. So glad someone is finally getting rid of it. But one does hear things, and I do have an inkling of who might be connected to this nasty business.
Tell me about Pillowtronics.
Pillowtronics was the brainchild of my uncle, the great entrepreneur and genius inventor Chuck Edmund. The Edmonds made this town great when we opened the Pillow Factory. My family, even my stupid little sister Dolores, might as well be royalty as far as Thimbleweed Park is concerned, sweetie.
Tell me more about Chuck.
Uncle Chuck was powerful, rich, and surrounded himself with beautiful things. He's everything I aspire to be, sweetie. Without his inventions and money, we'd still be chicken farmers instead of society's elite.
You want to be like your uncle?
Yes, yes, yes. I even named my son Chucky after his great uncle. So deep was our connection. I'm sure that will be reflected in the will. Things will change around here when I take control of the Edmund family fortune.
Tell me who you think is connected to the body.
Well, I hate to cast aspersions, but I suppose it is for the good of the town.
Tell me what you know.
Actually, no, I can't do this. The Edmund reputation is at stake.
Spill the beans, trust fund Barbie.
Fine, it was my sister Dolores. She abandoned our family and the business to become a
hooker, like her sister?
No. It was far worse. She became a video game developer. It all started a few years back. She only wanted one thing, to be a game designer for that awful game company. Mucus Phlegm. Uncle Chuck wanted something else for her, but no. She was too selfish. Only wanted to make stupid adventure games.
I've got to get out of this town. Uncle Chuck wants me to program his factory computers, but I just want to design games. I wish I could get a job at a company like Mucus Phlegm Games. Now the only thing I have to look forward to is my favorite computer magazine. In fact, I should check the mailbox and see if it's arrived yet. Ricky Lee's famous Thimbleberry Pie, hot from the oven. This Thimbleberry Pie is a miracle. You're a rebel, Billy. Max was the world's first computer-generated TV host. Someday we'll have one for real. I think Revenge of the Jedi was a much better name. This clock looks vaguely familiar. Maybe more highly rendered and smoother pendulum action. Can't wait to... It's very dry firewood. Hi there, George. I was just about to check the mail. Great timing.
You still around, Dolores? Thought you'd have left this podunk of a town by now.
Yes, hopefully soon. I'm looking for a job at a game company in the big city.
That's not gonna make your Uncle Chuck happy.
He'll just have to deal with it. What brings you all the way out here?
I have your special magazine here.
Oh, I've been waiting for that. Thank you.
Sure, it's what we dedicated government employees do. Walk all the way out into the country to deliver a magazine.
It's Bite Me World, the best computer magazine ever. Wow! An ad for a job at Mucus Phlegm Games, my favorite game company. I hear they make movies, too. This could be a dream come true. I'm going to apply. Interesting. There's a modem number to call. It's our special Mailtron 3000 mailbox. Postman comes once a day. I'm dialing the Mucus Phlegm modem number. It's connecting. I can't believe my computer's connected to Mucus Phlegm.
Welcome to the new online Mucus Phlegm job application program. Just fill out your personal information and answer a few simple mucus programming questions. Then print out the application and send it to Mucus Phlegm. We'll get back to you in exactly 5 days. What is your name? Thank you. What is your address? Noted. Next, what's your programming language of choice? The language you are most proficient in. Very ambitious. We like that. Please answer the following questions about our proprietary mucus programming language. You must get all of the questions right to submit your application. First question: what do mucus source level debuggers run on?
It'd be better to find some reference book on mucus before I answer these. I need to go find a book about mucus programming. This section includes the complete history of mucus phlegm, the pointed history of point-and-click graphic adventures, and walkthroughs for all mucus phlegm games. I don't need these. Pretty much memorized them all. These are my Anne of Green Gables books. Maybe someday they'll do a TV show. Hi again, George.
It's not like a government employee to make a mistake, but I forgot to deliver this important letter for your Uncle Chuck.
He's busy in his workshop and can't be disturbed. I'll take it for him.
Okay, Dolores, here it is. And remember, it's illegal to open someone else's mail. Punishable by a $50,000 fine and or 5 years in jail.
Thanks, George. That's good to know.
Okay, back to my vitally important government job.
It's a letter to my Uncle Chuck. As expected, the post office's poorly programmed auto stamp cancellation machine has failed again. Amateurs. Feeling my way along. Where am I? Just have to keep going.
Ow!
Where am I?
Franklin, you idiot! I'm just trying to, help.
Is that yelling? Oh, gag me. I hope my dad and Uncle Chuck aren't fighting again.
And since most of the machinery at the pillow factory is lying fallow, I've come up with this, great plan to repurpose them. We can use them to make, plush toys.
Franklin, you idiot! The company is Pillowtronics, not stupid plush toytronics. We make pillows! What do you think that would do to our credibility, our reputation?
Okay, Chuck, you're right, but, I was up all night working on the business plan. Maybe, you could just, look at it?
No, no, no! It's a pillow factory!
Are you two fighting again? I'm getting so sick of this. You're brothers. Take a chill pill. You started the pillow factory together. Won't you ever stop fighting about it?
Nothing you need to worry about, Dolores. Right, Franklin, old brother?
Ah, yes, your uncle and I were just, talking business. I have some work to do.
Dolores, can you get my .8mm point-tip soldering iron?
You know, Uncle Chuck, you should use a 2mm flat tip, and you never heat your solder hot enough.
That's my favorite niece. I can't wait for you to take over the pillow factory. I know you'll keep the Edmund pillow dream alive. Hello, my favorite niece.
You should be nicer to my father. He just wants to help.
Franklin is well-meaning, I will give you that. But he just doesn't have the same passion and vision for pillows that you and I have.
I just wanted to say how much I love you, Uncle Chuck.
I love you too, Dolores. I can't wait for you to take over the pillow factory and restore the family heritage. Hello, my favorite niece.
Uncle Chuck, I have something for you.
What is it, Dolores?
A letter George the postman just delivered.
Oh, I've been expecting this. I'll deal with it later.
He's a work of art. I'm looking forward to playing chess with him. It's a defunct robot prototype.
Oh, Dolores, Dolores, Dolores. How many times have I told you not to touch my things? But as soon as you've taken over the pillow factory, they're all yours to do with as you wish.
Uncle Chuck is always very touchy about this painting. Wonder why?
Dolores, my dear, don't touch the painting. You'll get access to it and what's behind it after you've taken over the pillow factory.
It's a letter to my Uncle Chuck. The stamps haven't been canceled. It's Uncle Chuck's check register. I guess that makes it a Chuck register. This is Uncle Chuck's Indextron 3000 library filing lookup system. It uses the Spewy Decimal System to catalog books. It says there's a book on mucus here. It's in section 3.1. It says out of order. The sign says it's out of order. The sign says it's out of order.
I know I have a good idea.
Uncle Chuck never should have talked to you like that.
He's right. My idea was worthless. I'm worthless.
Dad, I don't like to see you like this. I liked your idea for the pillow factory.
Chuck thought it was a bad idea, and he's right.
He's never even read it. You need more confidence, and stop letting Uncle Chuck push you around.
Thanks, Dolores. You're a great daughter. But Chuck knows what is best for the factory.
Bye, Dad. I love you.
Goodbye, Dolores. I should stick up for myself.
It says out of order. No one will miss this out of order sign. The out of order sign is gone, so it's obviously fixed. Haven't been up here for a long time. That's Uncle Chuck as a young man, with robots on his mind even then. That's my grandmother, Edith, and her second husband, Charles. I really admire them. That's my great-grandfather, Edmund, who was a great industrialist. That's my great-great-grandmother, Lady Edwina. That's my Scottish great-great-great-grandfather, Edgar the Dragon Slayer. It's my state-of-the-art Commodore 64 with dual 1541 floppy drives and a blazingly fast 1200 baud modem.
Please answer the following questions about our proprietary mucus programming language. You must get all of the questions right to submit your application. First question: what do mucus source level debuggers run on? Next question: variables can be modified while debugging your program. Next question: what are room backgrounds compressed into? Next question: when the screen scrolls, it moves by... Thank you for taking the Mucus Phlegm programming test. Congratulations, you passed the Mucus Phlegm programming test.
Yay! I answered all the mucus questions correctly. I'm ready to print out the application. I printed my job application, but the page is blank. Maybe the printer is out of ink. This printer ribbon looks all dried out. It won't print anything. Uncle Chuck is too cheap to buy ribbons, so he just re-inks the old one. It doesn't last very long. It's an empty bottle of homemade printer ribbon ink. I see some black powder around the edges, and it smells awful. Warning, contents highly flammable.
Hello, my favorite niece.
Uncle Chuck, do you have any new printer ribbons?
You know I don't buy new ribbons, I just re-ink them myself. Printer ink is a scam. I didn't get rich by wasting money. Just get some polycyclic hydrocarbons along with methylethyl ketone and make the ink like I showed you.
Of course. Thanks, Uncle Chuck. The fireplace looks very clean. It's very dry firewood. This log should burn really well now. There's nothing inside except an empty glass. It's an empty glass. There's nothing inside. There's nothing inside. There's nothing inside. Looks good enough for a snack. It's a can of non-trademark infringing Poopsie. They look pretty old. I think I see mold growing on one. What a mess. Someone could cut themselves on those bottles. Carefully handling broken glass. If this were a Sierra Online graphic adventure, I'd be dead now. But those Mucus Phlegm adventure games treat their players much better. No arbitrary deaths just to extend gameplay. Sure would like to work there. Flask of Extreme Chili Sauce by Brian H.J. Comes with a warning. You might breathe fire. It's turned off. There's nothing inside. There's nothing inside. There's nothing inside. Flask of Extreme Chili Sauce by Brian H.J. Comes with a warning. You might breathe fire. Maybe I should be careful with this. Whoa! I actually set it on fire with my breath. Pretty clean, considering. The glass is now filled with water. The fireplace is very sooty and filled with ash. Great. Now I'm carrying around a handful of black soot. The ink bottle is now full of black fireplace soot. The ink bottle is now full of black ink. That should do it. The ribbon is now fully inked. I can't use that in the Printron 3000. Yay! I answered all the mucus questions correctly. I'm ready to print out the application. I always like to watch this part. Now I just need to stamp the envelope. The envelope is addressed, just needs a stamp. It's a letter to my Uncle Chuck. The stamps haven't been canceled. I think Uncle Chuck is too busy to notice. It's a couple of uncanceled stamps. Still sticky. My letter to Mucus Phlegm is now stamped and ready to mail. How exciting! I hope I get the job.
Hiya, Dolores. I have a letter for you.
Oh!
Good luck. See ya.
It's a letter from Mucus Phlegm. Did I get the job? It's a letter from Mucus Phlegm. Did I get the job? I think I want to open this in my room, just in case it's really bad news. Now that I'm in my room, I'm still so scared to open it. I need to get up my nerve. Come on, Dolores, you can do it. Okay, but if it's a no, that means I'm stuck in Thimbleweed Park and have to take over the pillow factory. Okay, but if it's a yes, what will become of Dad? Stuck here alone with Uncle Chuck. Okay, but... Okay, I'm opening it. Yes! It's a job offer from Mucus Phlegm to be a game programmer. I'm so excited! Can't wait to tell Uncle Chuck. He'll be so proud. But first... I can't wait to tell Uncle Chuck about my job offer. He'll be so proud.
Hello, my favorite niece.
Uncle Chuck, great news!
Yes, Dolores, what is it, my dear future leader of Pillowtronics?
Here, read this.
You're what? You're giving up the opportunity to run Pillowtronics to be a game programmer?
Yes, that's what I've always wanted to do. Not run Pillowtronics. I'm leaving on the first bus out of Thimbleweed Park.
Then, Dolores, you are out of my will. You're giving up over $10 million. That's $20 million in 2017 dollars. Just to pick an arbitrary date in the future. You are dead to me.
Dolores broke Uncle Chuck's heart and started programming those murder simulators. Real-life murder is the next logical step for her, sweetie. stop her before she schemes her way into sweet Uncle Chuck's inheritance.
Sure, we'll get right on that.
I'm sure you have cats to feed, sweetie. Ciao.
That Ransom the Clown isn't very popular around here. It says he eats tuna. If by look at you mean smell, I've already done that. There's no path beyond this point. It just looks like unfinished temp art from a cut room. It's out of order. The coin slot is filled with glue, the buttons are missing, and the cord to the receiver is cut. Otherwise, it looks fine. It's out of order.
Hello, Reno. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. It is quite annoying. No, sir. Yes, sir. They have been taken care of. Yes, sir. Permanently. Oh, yes, sir. Violently. No, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, wrestling was quite good tonight. Goodbye, sir.
It's turned off. I look good. Lots of super absorbent paper on this roll. Very plush for Thimbleweed toilet paper. No way am I gonna look in there. I can smell it from here. Saves trees. Looks pretty dark down there. Wait, I see Reyes.
Agent Ray, I have sort of a situation here.
Of course you do, rookie. What the hell happened? You better not be screwing up my case, Reyes.
I'm not. I swear. I was in the alley behind the diner looking for clues, totally following Agent Protocol, and I was jumped. They knocked me out cold.
Are you okay? No injuries that will require you to stop working the case?
I don't think so.
Damn. Not bleeding out and about to die or anything?
I thought the playable characters couldn't die in adventure games.
That depends on who is making them. But unfortunately, I think you'll be all right. Did you get a look at the guy who whacked you?
No, they hit me from behind, so I never saw their face. Might not have even been a guy.
Good point. A girl could easily take your scrawny ass out.
Hey!
So we're looking for a suspect of unknown gender, age, race, height, and weight. Great job as always, Agent Reyes. Have you looked around the sewers yet?
Yeah, I had a look around. I can't see any exits, but there is a phone down there.
Great. Did you call someone?
I can't. It's a payphone and I don't have any dimes on me.
How's the smell down there?
It's not pleasant.
Try not to get any crap on your suit. If I have to spend the rest of the evening with you, I prefer you not smell like raw sewage.
I think it's a little late for that.
How's the rat situation? They haven't gnawed your face off yet, have they?
What? Rats can do that?
Oh, sure. Rats love eating human flesh.
Anda el diablo! You gotta help me!
I'll do what I can. In the meantime, sit tight and tuck your pant legs into your socks. That's how they get you. Try not to panic, Reyes.
Panic? I'm not panicking. Just because there are flesh-eating rats and raw sewage in here, and gators, germs, toxic fumes, and a risk of the tunnels collapsing. So yeah, I'm totally not panicking. I am as cool as a cucumber.
Get out of the way, Reyes. I'll drop you a dime. I need to stay focused and solve this murder so I can get on with my plan.
Help! I'm trapped in the sewer. Please call the authorities and let them know. You'll notify someone? Thanks. I'd say that leads somewhere I don't want to go. There's a dime in the coin return slot. Looks like someone knew I was gonna get stuck down here.
I got an emergency call about someone being locked in the sewer. I should have expected, Reno, it was you. I don't like being interrupted when wrestling is on.
Ah, hello, Sheriff. Am I glad to see you?
This case doesn't seem like something the feds would be interested in, Now, you should head back to the home office of Reno before you get hurt. There is a killer on the loose.
Good advice, Sheriff, but can you get me out of here?
Sure, just follow me. Oh, I will need to blindfold you.
Nothing about this town surprises me anymore.
No, there's a bus leaving in a few hours. I think we can handle the investigation from here, Reno.